What's up, y'all? It's another day in Mossdeep, so another day that we can check out these bad boys and assess them and all that goodness, because I've been saving my fossils for the week, of course, and today we're gonna get the final fossil, probably, maybe. Actually, I don't know anymore. This is definitely the most fossils I've assessed at once, so gonna do this every single week until we get it, Blathers. How about you just help us out right now? We'll be out of your hair. Or feathers, I guess. Let's see. Yes! Let's go! The last fossil we're donating. This is a big episode. The the donkey. Giving him the donkey. Could it be? It is a donkey. Ooh, is it true? The final fossil's been found. Whoa, that's a big fish. I can only assume he'll give me a golden shovel in the mail or something. Because, kind of seems like a jip. Alright, let's just start the episode. Also, once again, flower update. There is no update. Oh boy, here we go. This might be a nice, pretty penny. Let's see. Whoa. Did not expect that much. Cool. Sweet. Now we got some spending money when we visit the city. Of course, there's actually nothing to buy there, so. But we can pretend. Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for. And by you all, I mean, just kind of me. I've been excited to build this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Moonpine City, the most urbanized area in Mossdeep. Moonpine was actually, the runner-up name, or at least one of the runner-up names for Mossdeep when I was thinking of names, so I figured I could bring it back in the form of the city, but, you know, I'm not totally married to it. Now, you guys saw the very early stages of Moonpine, and, well, it's come a long way. Right now, we have Vladimir and Dell living in it. Dell is a robot, so that just makes sense. He loves industrialization, and, well, Vladimir isn't home, but he is a very city-themed inside, so I gave him a spot in the city, and well, it's paid off well. Him and Dell they're good friends now. Anyways, so you walk into Moonpine. On the left, you see the fortune cookie cart. One of the vendors left it there. You see the new and improved basketball court form of the Mossdeep League. We even got our own logo now. A little spin on the flag. We still don't have a basketball. Funding just isn't there. You know, we developed an entire city, but we can't afford a basketball, so we're waiting on that. But we got our basketball court more developed now. I went with the blacktop as opposed to the wood that we had before, but I don't know, the blacktop, it just kind of looks like it belongs more. It's more incorporated. I made the basketball patterns and all that, so also you'll notice the Animal City music, little city folk throwback. So first is more the residential area of Moonpine City. It's not the biggest city, I won't lie to you. It's got basically 3 sections. First one is like the residential section. It's got a little rec area here, some snacks, a little fountain. Vladimir's house, he loves the guitar. So we got a little amp outside, he can jam out. We got the Rebel Gnome that I got from a friend. Because, I mean, that's Vladimir, so it's here right there. He's got a little hangout spot. I try to make Dell and Vladimir's house evenly designed. So he's got an area right here, and then Dell, he's got his own little scooter here that he won't park with the other ones, I guess, but that's alright. And he's got a little workstation here, and a little functional trash can, of course, because he's always crafting. Let's see what he's up to. What's up, dude? It was actually his birthday recently, and Vlad came out to that. That was a fun night. Oh, better feeling so stiff every morning when I get out of bed. Reckon I better start exercising. Well, you're also a robot, so maybe some oil or grease, I don't know. Right now, I'm leaning toward dodgeball. Is that one of your popular kids these days? Yeah, I like to do it. Is that a fact? Well, color me surprised, Gronk. Maybe you can give me some lessons, eh? What do you say? You got the heart of an athlete. You've also got the knees of an athlete. An athlete who retired due to bad knees. It's pretty good. On an unrelated note, but I guess kind of related to what I just said. Renee also had a birthday this past week, so happy birthday to Dell and Renee. They're both pretty fun parties. Anyways, moving on. The residents of Moonpine City have argued that it should be the capital of Mossdeep. It's up for contention. Let me know what you guys think. It doesn't have the town hall, so it's kind of that's been the main point. People say it's the only city in Mossdeep, so it should be the capital. Others have said, well, it doesn't have the town hall, so it shouldn't be the capital. Mossdeep doesn't have a capital. We'll see what happens. They're gonna vote on it. You guys can also vote on it if you would like. So this is the residential area. This is where it's popping. You can play some ball. You can hang out with your friends. Get a little snack. Got the "we're open" sign there. That's pretty nice. You can sit up in the stands up there. The second area, which is pretty fun. It looks great at night. We have the Moon Pine Pit. That's right. If you've got a grievance with one of the villagers here, you can settle it in the ring. Can't actually go very far in the ring, and none of the villagers have used it yet, but I mean, couldn't you imagine? Coach is completely unaware. This land dispute is getting out of control. But wait, Vladimir's coming from the top rope. He's gonna hit him with the Iron Hammer's signature Moon Pine Pit move, and I completely missed. Hell, the crowd loves it. People are too happy. Once they, start living with each other for too long, they'll have to settle it in the pit. The pit's get a great view from the top. You can kind of watch there. Love the lights, the electric ball. Then, of course, we've got a dragon. And then over here, we just kind of have a maintenance area at the manhole and some utility poles. And then kind of a sketchy area. Sometimes Red will come and dock his boat here. Not often. Not often. It's been about maybe 3 times since they added him. And we also get our imports of other fruits and exports of our oranges are sent out here. A lot of commerce going on. It's good stuff. Of course, we got our secret entrance here on the side as well. For the campsite that's also been developed. But that's not part of the city. Let's get back to that. The third and final area of Moon Pine City. Again, not huge because I don't like huge urbanized towns in Animal Crossing that much. I like to keep it kind of sectioned off to an area. So I have, that area where I can play around with items that normally wouldn't be in the town, but I still keep the natural feel of town. Anyways, the third and final section of Moon Pine City is the entertainment section, the second tier. Here we have a stage for local concert. KK is not a fan of it. I don't know why he won't use it, but the other residents seem to like it. We got a sax if you're inclined, a little xylophone, marimba, I can't remember. Guitar, we got this pretty cool piano that I painted up, and a microphone, of course. Love the little stage design with the wood, a little brick backdrop, and of course we got the dragon here. Don't worry about that. Place for you to sit, watch the show. Little cotton candy stall here. Gotta love that cotton candy. And we got some teacups here. I'm gonna turn that off for now. It's kind of loud, overpowers the city music. And, a little porta potty, when you're hanging out, partying all night, you don't want to leave the city, so we got that. And then up here is also where you can get to your seat, watch the game. If you're working the camera that night for the AV Club in Mossdeep, you can do so here. I wanted to do something with, like, a fountain in this lake here, but there's not really a way to do it without making it just completely destroy the lake, so I might do something with this spot to the left here. But for right now, it's just kind of a natural lake. The source of water for the river that kind of separates the Enchanted Forest Museum area from the rest of the town. But yeah, this is Moon Pine City. There's still a lot of items I want to get. I've just been working on this on and off for like the past few weeks, and I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I just kind of find myself hanging out here sometimes, and that's great. The pit I'm especially proud of. That just looked cool. And I haven't seen that in anyone's town yet. I just figured I would play around with terraforming and how you can make a pit looking down. And I'm like, well, you gotta fight in it, obviously. But yeah, that's kind of it. It's Moon Pine City. Sorry if I overhyped this, but I was very excited about it. It's not that big, so there's not a lot to show off, but Vlad and Del have been really liking it. I've noticed they're a lot happier getting this more personalized area around their houses, and the other villagers are upset, so I gotta work on their plots of land soon too. Originally, I was gonna be like, ooh, I'll make a Moon Pine City tour, kind of like how I did the town tour video, but that's not going to make an entire video. So that's gonna be it for tonight, and then the rest of the episode is just gonna be me working on something. We'll see. I think I'm gonna add more radios too, because I want the Animal City music to be the only music you hear when you're in the city, but that might look kind of messy, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll put like one here and then one in the right corner. Maybe one near the pit. I could probably hide them pretty efficiently. We'll see. If you want to come to Mossdeep, show off your talents, or form a band with some of the villagers, we got a spot for you. But yeah, that's Moonpine City. So for the rest of this episode, I guess we'll call it a night, and then I'll come back in a minute. Oh, jeez. Right now, Mossdeep, it's 10:19 a.m. on Saturday, May 30th. There isn't really any news to speak of today, but... Oh! Sock, I love Isabel. Who doesn't love Isabel? But she doesn't say anything. Like, Splatoon, I thought it would be like Splatoon. And they're always like, hey, these are the maps in the rotation. This is what's bumping today. We'll mix up the banter. It's fine. But she says, like, the same 5 things every day. And it's weird because... there's usually something happening. Leaf is in town, or Label's in town, or Kix is in town. Just someone is usually in the town square, and they could just be like, oh, they're in town today. But Nintendo's like, no. We won't tell you if Red's in town. We won't tell you if anyone's in town. We're only going to say if there's like a fishing tourney, or maybe there's a birthday. Like, that's it. I don't know why. The message board is underutilized. Isabel is underutilized. She does nothing in this game. It's sad, and I hope they fix that with updates. Like, a lot of stuff in this game. But I'm just like, I'm just spamming through A. You hear that? That's every morning when I'm playing Animal Crossing. I don't know why. Anyways, beautiful day out. So obviously, I like to keep, you know, the videos kind of, you know, thematically pretty tight, I guess. Does that make that doesn't make sense? I'll explain. So Moonpine City is by far the most urbanized area in this town. Is urbanized the word? I think so. Moonpine City is by far the most urbanized area in this town because I like towns that are generally natural. I'm sure I'm straying away from that as time goes on and I keep making more things, but like I want to maintain the original feel of Animal Crossing somewhat. So continue with the theme of the city. I really wanted to make like a cafe area with a couple stalls, like more of like a marketplace that kind of should be in the city, but I don't really have the room for it unless I kick out the mountain, like make it stick out more to where that flower field is, but I like the flower field where it is. I like it being behind Town Hall. So I figured a nice spot would be kind of to the left of the Able Sisters shop, because every day when I play Animal Crossing, I head straight down, go to the right, check out the Able Sisters, go down, check out Nook's Cranny, walk to the left to the town square, and then start my day there. So it would be nice if we had a little cafe area where I can get some Morning Joe to start my routine, because I'm addicted to caffeine like a regular adult who normalizes drug use. And then we'll also have a spot for when they add the Roost, where Brewster has his coffee shop. Hopefully they add the shop itself and don't make it like an attachment to Town Hall or the museum or whatever. Hopefully it's its own separate thing. I don't know if I'm in the minority with that opinion, but we'll have a spot for it. If not, we'll just have a cafe spot. Anyways, and I've seen a lot of cute designs for like coffee stalls and such, so we can just kind of pick our favorite online and then we can develop that. So you guys seem to like when I design areas, seeing the thought process or whatever, so we can do that for now. So let's get to it. I'm gonna just make the path jut out this way, and it's gonna be more like a town, kind of small little plaza area. So we should probably clear these trees. I gotta get some Mossdeep oranges so we can get that energy. I have less motivation to get these fossils now that I can't donate them, but it is good money, so I'll just get that later. So I'm sorry if you see the stars and it's annoying you. I totally understand it would be with you, but for right now, I just want to do some building. Just want to enjoy my day and make this little cafe area. Because we got some nice little coffee items, I think. We'll take out all the trees for now. We'll probably put a few of them back, though. Because trees are a good visual divider from areas on maps. So, but for right now, we'll get these out of here. They need to make it so you can add more inclines. I don't know why they limited the inclines to 8, the bridges and inclines, because Man, I got so many ideas I want to do, but I just can't really do them because I would have to compromise my ramp placement that I already have, and I feel like my current ramp placement is like meeting the bare minimum requirements for functionality of the town. So, but I can't do any fancy staircases. Unfortunate. As a man who loves his mountains, I am deprived of my rights. I'm gonna get our Island Designer app and spend the whole day wearing a hard hat, basically. Gotta take off my beanie that Vladimir gave me. Or was it Krylos? Maybe it was Coach. I can't remember. Boom, and then we'll just chop this off. There we go. Alright. Doesn't need to be perfectly flat. Gotta keep that natural landscaping. Bring this out a little bit. This is kind of the area we can work with. Should the path be away? Like, should it have some breathing room? Does that matter? I don't know if that matters. And then now we can do this. Start laying the foundation. I want this to be a nice little spot where people will gather in the morning, read their books, magazines, whatever. Check the news. Read the local paper. Ooh, I should make a Mossdeep paper stand. Yes. Oh, that'd be nice. Now you can get your Mossdeep news while you're drinking your Mossdeep Joe and Mossdeep brand. I need to chill on the Mossdeep branding. That's my capitalistic upbringing. Seeping into it. Gotta brand everything with Mossdeep. Ooh, I wonder if there's like a newsstand item. Like one of those like plastic things. They're not always plastic, but those like plastic things that you stick in like 50 cents and it opens up so you can grab paper. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like that would be an item in Animal Crossing though. We'll see. Hey, Poppy. What's up? What's the latest? I wonder what my parents are up to. I should probably give them a call. Yeah. That's a good idea. They'd appreciate that. Okay, so first things first, I think we'll add... I think I have some street lamps I can add. We'll say that for the end, though. Seating and stalls should probably be my first priority. Guess I'll do this little by little because trees are taking up a large portion of my inventory. Seems like that's one of my biggest obstacles when doing a big crafting project is that half my inventory is usually filled up with trees or something that I can't really put away anywhere. Should these be darker? Is this too light? Let's see what kind of other colors we can get. Natural. Oh, oak could work. Go. Nope, don't want to sit on it just yet. There we go. That's a good enough scene area. 6 villagers. I mean, I assume the whole town won't be here, but you know, good for now. Actually, I feel like we should kick this out a bit more. Like, give the stall some room. You know, you don't want to be too crowded in here. Now we can start filling this place in a bit more. Besides chairs, even though chairs are pretty nice. Let's do the stall there. This will be the main coffee one. We can put these on the table. Yeah, that's nice. Put these on the table to kind of make it. Whoops, that's not. I don't know. Do I like that? Yep. That's what I wanted. I wanted. Wow, this game, man. It is. It knows how to frustrate me by picking up the wrong things. Because I did not look up or down. Ooh, that's a big boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, listen to that sound as you push it. That's heavy. Go, we'll get a nice little brick oven here, because this isn't just going to be a regular coffee place. We're going to serve pizza, too. Wish you could see it from the side, but whatever. And then I got some stuff at home I can use to fill it out. I think we're just going to leave it at just the coffee stand today. We'll add... Because I got to order, like, another orange blender and such. And then I don't feel like time traveling just for that. So I'll hold off on the orange stand for today. Alright, so we got the, you know, the structure set up, I guess. We can, you know, start filling it up a bit. Got a few items in here from the old house. Let's see... put a coffee grinder there. I need one of those. An essential. Probably turn that around though. Oh, that's cool. I like that. go. It kind of looks bland from the back, though. But it makes more sense. We got a coffee cup here. I could probably order a few of these and just put them on the tables instead. I'd also like to get different kinds, but for now, we'll just place a little coffee cup there. And then for right here, we can put panel. Ba-bang! Pizza and coffee menu. That's right. Now we can kind of fill this out a bit more. We got barrel. You know, put the beans or something in there, sure. We got a cushion. Can I put that on top? I can. A little sack of coffee beans. That's cute. I like it. And then we got street lamps. We can dress that up in a sec. That'll probably be the final step. And then a couple of pots that I had in my house a while ago, if you guys remember. But I can probably put it here to fill up space. Yeah, maybe I'll just put it here for now. This is coming together. I'm liking this. What else? Can I actually get by there, though? Need to give access for the workers. Yeah, okay, you can. Cool. Should probably add a little log stool there, maybe. Could make one of these. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, and just kind of visually filling it up, making it feel a bit cozy while keeping the functionality. Because I see a lot of people designing their towns. And again, this is not criticism. It's a personal preference. I see a lot of people designing their towns, especially with cottagecore, and it looks visually stunning. I do like the look of it, but I worry about the functionality, and I want to copy the designs. I'm like, I know I'd get frustrated about how little I can move around, so I try to do that. I try to get the best of both worlds as much as I can. We only need one stack of 10 of these. Should probably get hedges for the edge there. Not on the grass. Don't ruin my immersion. There we go. That's nice. There we go. Yeah, that ties it together. Make it just a little bit of privacy. You want the view, of course, but you know, you don't want to be exposed while you're just hanging out, enjoying a little Mossdeep coffee. This came out really well. I like this a lot. Grind up your own coffee, get a little cup, maybe some pizza. I wonder if there's a pizza item. There might be. I know there's like a pizza pattern design, but unless I want to make a separate stall, I can't really use that. And now we got all these trees in my pocket, so I might as well use these. And one here. Yeah, alright. That's looking pretty snazzy. Now it's looking a little bit more cozy. I like it. I could even do something with hedges, maybe. Or not hedges, bushes, but not really sure what. So this is good for now. I'm happy with how this came out. I'm really digging this. If you guys got any suggestions, of course, let me know. But I think I can finally take off this hard hat. Yes, I'm done. Imagine, will you? Walking down in the morning, gonna do my daily routine, which of course it means stopping at Able Sisters if they're open. And, oh, right there, I can grab a cup of joe. Maybe watch the sunrise, who knows? Could be real nice. But yeah, like I said when I started this project, right after the city tour, I don't like a ton of urbanization, so that is probably gonna be my last kind of, urban project. I keep saying urban. I feel like there's a better word, but developed. No, that's not the right word. But you know what I mean. It's not like looking like this. It's got pavement. I will be using a lot more pavement going forward. How about that? But yeah, that's kind of it. This is the city during the day, if you're wondering. See, the pit isn't as grand during the day. That is nice though. I still like this area during the day. Sunset though. We're getting the golden hour. Ooh. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this week's episode. Really happy with the progress we made. I'm happy that I finished the city mostly. Oh, that's wait. I just realized I didn't see people that often this episode. I guess they were all listening to KK the whole time, because he won't use my my stage I made for him. Very unfortunate. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this week's episode in Mossdeep. I want to thank you guys again for sticking with me. This is our 10th episode of the series. That's crazy. I don't have many long-running series. I think this would be the third besides Skyrim, which did not get finished yet. It will be. And none of you care. But and Castle Crashers. But this is the longest series, obviously the most successful. So I think the plan for next week is we're gonna finally decorate my house. I haven't shown off my house much recently, besides the little snippets, and that's just because, well, kind of sucks. But we're gonna fix that next week. I'm talking whole house overhaul. Besides like the bathroom, maybe the main room, and yeah, that's it. Besides, my bathroom is the only finished room in my house. So we're gonna redo the front yard, redo the backyard, redo the ramps going up to the house, really the whole neighborhood in that area. And I think that'll be fun. So if you guys liked the cafe section of this episode, you're probably gonna like next week's episode. It's gonna be really fun for me to do, because it also gives me an excuse to finally buckle down and decorate my house. So I'm not like every time someone comes over, I can be so happy at the rest of my island, but then they come to my house, I'm like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's not that great. So thanks for hanging. Another week in Mossdeep in the books. This is week 9 technically, but it's episode 10. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your week. Later.